Ivor the engine. There he is, at the Eisteddfod in Llanmad. An Eisteddfod, you know what an Eisteddfod is, a Welsh festival of songs and poetry and music. Ivor is there with the Grumbly District Choral Society, of which he is, as you know, first base. Every year the Grumbly District Choral Society goes to the Eisteddfod at Llanmad, and every year they win a prize. Evans the Song accepted a silver wreath for his choir as the best choir in the 12 valleys.
Ivor, you shall wear it as a proud badge for us all.
And proudly Ivor wore it as he pulled the festive carriage home to Grumbly Town. There's triumphant now, isn't it, Evansbach?
The culmination of all our ambitions. Ah, Jones, it has been a very moving day.
Yes, and hot too.
Oh, yes. I was wondering. We'll be going past Tywyn Beach on the way home.
That's right.
Well, the choir and I were wondering, if you and Ivor wouldn't mind, we might stop there and have a bathe, like. It's a lovely day.
You brought your bathing costume, then?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, we did. Just in case. And as a matter of fact, we brought one for you if you'd care to join us.
So, on the embankment above Tywyn Beach, they stopped. The Grumbly District Choral Society piled out of their carriages, changed into their bathing costumes, and ran, shouting and laughing and splashing, straight into the sea. Ivor stood on the siding by himself. He watched his friends having a grand time, and he thought to himself, what fun it must be to go bathing in the sea like that. There was Evans the Song swimming very solemnly, and Eli the Baker splashing like a fountain. And Ivor laughed to himself to see everyone so happy. Then Evans the Song bought them all ice cream cornets, and they played ball and ran about on the beach, while Ivor stood alone on the embankment. Oh, what are you looking so solemn about, Ivor? We had a lovely swim. Come on, everybody, time to go home. And with their towels and costumes flying like flags, the Grumbly District Choral Society went on their way. There we are then, home again.
Oh, Ivor, I think I had better take the wreath off now. It'll only get dirty. I'll put it in the glass case in the chapel hall. Oh, Jones, are you coming down to the hall? I want to have a word about the outing.
Oh, all right, I'm coming. Shan't be long, Ivor. So, once again, Ivor was left by himself. He was quite used to being left by himself, but today it seemed different. Perhaps it was because he would have liked to do things like people do, talking and laughing and going bathing in the sea. Hey, where are you off to? Hi, that's against regulations, locomotives driving themselves. Oh dear.
So I thought then, if the weather is good, we could go over to Tywyn Beach again for the outing, like we did today.
Oh, yes, that's fine. Let's do that then. Ivor will take us there. All right then, well, I'd better be off. Ivor will be wondering where I've got to.
Ivor isn't here. Where did you leave him?
You know where I left him. I left him here.
Well, he's not here now, is he?
No, Evan Evans, you are absolutely right. Ivor is not here.
there. Has Ivor got a new driver, Mr. Jones?
Well, no, Mrs. Potty.
I saw him only a few minutes ago, down by the signal box.
Perhaps somebody has stolen him.
Stolen him?
Stolen him and made off.
Come along, we must catch the robbers. Quick, jump in!
Oh, but I doubt if anybody would. I mean...
Jump in, you fool! The gangsters will be halfway to Cardiff by now. Giddy up, Bluebell.
What's this then? Donkey carts on the railway? Oh, Jones! I thought you and Ivor were off to Tuin to fetch your bathing trunks.
He has been stolen. A band of gangsters. They're going to melt him down and smuggle him out of the country.
Oh, Mrs. Potty, never. You've been watching too much telly, Welly.
Gee up, Bluebell. There's not a moment to lose. Gee up, gee up. We're on the trail.
Don't be too cross with him when you find him, will you? Mrs. Potty, I don't think Ivor has been stolen. He would have blown his whistles.
They sawed them off with a hacksaw.
Well, he'd have locked his brake levers or something.
They buckled his brake levers with a sledgehammer and blindfolded him with a big sack. Come on, come on. There's not a moment to lose.
Well, thank goodness, that was all in Mrs. Potty's imagination. Ivor was standing on the embankment at Tuin Sands, at the very same place he had stood that afternoon. Very quiet and still he stood beside the empty beach, and whatever thoughts he was thinking, they were sad thoughts. One single dirty tear welled up in his window and fell onto the sleepers.
There they are, then. Don't let them escape. Jones, you see to Ivor. Heavens, come with me. We'll cut off their escape.
Weeping, is it, Ivor? I should think so, too. You know it's against regulations going off on your own like that.
The gangsters, they've escaped. Vanished without a trace.
Well, as a matter of fact, Mrs. Potty, I don't think there ever were any gangsters.
No gangsters? No masked bandits?
No.
Oh. Oh, well, that's a relief. To be quite frank, I was the least bit frightened. I confess I didn't really look forward to fighting bandits. Not at my age.
Ivor's the only bandit here, and we don't have to fight him. Come on, Ivor. Time to go home. Thank you for the ride, Mrs. Potty.
You're welcome. Gee up, Bluebell.
Oh.